What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. You can comment on anything I have. I do my best to comment back. So I've had a lot of guys on my budget build video I did for my Acura ask me about doing another video or do like a parts write out for them. So I just did that. I got on the internet real quick and I screenshotted the retail prices for everything that's apprised of my kit. So we'll jump into that video. Behind me is obviously not RSX. Clean EP3 from a customer of mine. Been doing some mechanic work, and of course detailed it. So I'm not finished. I've been polishing the paint. The paint was not in a. It was not well off. We'll just say that. So yeah, Acura's outside. Let me unlock it. Poor thing's dirty. Been sitting, being neglected. I don't know if I ever did any video footage. It is dirty, but you know, seats have been back in. Had all the suede done, so had perforated suede centers and then flat suede bolsters, and actually added more padding inside the seat bolster part, the bottom part, to make them a little more aggressive. Let's pop the hood. Okay. All right. So basically, yeah, we'll go over just the turbo kit. We're not diving off into every single part of the car. And I will add screenshots along the way. So turbo is a Precision 6262 journal bearing T3 with the ported S housing, and it's a 3-inch V-band exit. Manifold 1320 stainless manifold with a single wastegate port on it. Wastegate is a Tile NVS blow-off valve, which is, if you've seen other pictures, that's kind of under the headlight fender area. Tile Q 50mm blow-off valve. Fuel K-tune fuel rail. It should be a 8-orb fittings on either side, and there's multiple ways you can buy this rail, which fuel rails are pretty much all gonna be the same thing. This one was cool because it still had a center port, and I think they stopped making this little fitting, but I like that you can have a fuel pressure gauge sitting right off the rail. It's pretty cool. RBC manifold that has been cut open and ported. I bought this from a guy off Facebook on one of the K-Series pages or whatever. I think I'm pretty sure I paid $350 shipped for it. Throttle body, that is the stock throttle body, nothing changed. And the reason I kept stock, because I wanted cruise control. I tried finding the, what company made it? I tried finding the hybrid racing, larger throttle bodies that still allowed you to maintain or keep cruise control, which they stopped making those for whatever reason, which is insane to me. But if you do find them, they're like $550, $600 used from somebody, so I was not trying to pay that for a throttle body. Intercooler in there. Poor thing needs to get painted again, but that is a CX Racing intercooler with CX Racing intercooler piping. I did have to have the piping modified a little bit. So I have a local buddy of mine that welds. I might be able to drop a tag for him. I don't think he's on YouTube though, so But I'll drop his Instagram on here and do a screenshot. Dude does awesome work. He's very meticulous. So I'm super satisfied with all the work I always get him to do for me. But he had to do some fabrication work on the downpipe, the exhaust on this car. So it's not the turbo kit, but the exhaust on this car is 3-inch, all custom fab to a 3-inch cutout. The cutout is a loud valve, boost referenced cutout. So basically, it stays shut by spring pressure. At 4 pounds of boost, so I have a line. I actually teed off the compressor housing here. So once that thing sees 4 psi of positive pressure, it opens that valve and then it just dumps. So he built a custom Y pipe. So we have a 3-inch cutout basically right under the shifter area of the car, and then it necks back down to stock mid pipe, stock muffler. So car is super cool. Super quiet. I built this car wanting to, we'll show you underneath. I built the car stock muffler. You might be able to see the cutout down there, I don't know. I built the car wanting to be a true daily drivable car. So this car has AC, has power steering, has heat, which in my other video you'll see the custom fittings we had to do to keep heat. There's a little extra work, obviously, but definitely worth doing. And cruise control, and ABS. This car has everything. So, you can't really ask for more than that to have a 500 horsepower car that can get 30 plus miles to the gallon if you're babying on it. The car stays on 93 pump gas. It's not on ethanol. Yeah, so that reminds me. So the end of basically what I would call the turbo kit. The rest of the fuel system, you're getting into injectors. So these are FID 1000s, which if y'all know how injectors work, as far as how they match flow test them, bench test these things, they're all the same Bosch injector. So one big thing, Tom owns FID. I got, put in contact with Tom from a guy in Houston that works at ProSpeed that knows him. And Tom always is who I go to when I get injectors. So these are Bosch injectors. So if you're buying FID, FIC, ID, you're getting the same damn injectors, except some of these companies charge you insane amounts of money. So do yourself a favor. I'm not getting paid to advertise for this dude, but FID by far should be where you go buy these Bosch injectors. So ID's charges literally almost twice what this guy's selling these for, and they give you the the flow charts. They do all the same testing or whatever. Like, it is insane that some of these companies are just raping y'all on injectors just because I guess you're buying their name. But look, do your research and pull up the way that they test all these and the way I guess they group them together in sets and whatever. But it's all the same process basically. So why spend double the money for the same damn injector? So I'll post a link of what these are retail. I think they're like $360. So these are 1000s, by the way. The car is on a returnless fuel system. I did keep the what is this? I can't remember what these are called. It's like a pulse dampener. So pulse width modulator, pulse width dampener or something. This is a returnless fuel system. It only has a little baby Deutschwerks 65C pump, drop-in pump, stock hanger, nothing crazy. I did put a nice Aeromotive filter, inline filter. Technically, you don't have to do that, but of course, all you would have is that the sock filter off the pump, and then that would be the only filter. But no, I like to just be extra careful and extra safe and add a nice paper element filter there. That's pretty much it for the turbo setup. If y'all have any other questions about other stuff, just let me know. Again, this car, we're pretty much tapped out power-wise because of the fuel system, being returnless, being stock hardline fuel lines. So all I did was convert to an AND line. You can't be able to see it. I converted to Anline at the firewall, so it's Anline feeding into the rail. Of course, you know, I would say another $100, $200 for miscellaneous and hoses and fittings and stuff if you buy decent branded parts. But all in all, I mean, it really is a quote unquote budget build, especially if you do what I do and scour Facebook and forums, and if you get some of this stuff used from people, trustworthy people, you can get good deals on some of these parts. I don't think, besides the injectors and the pump, and actually not even the pump, I bought that pump secondhand. It was brand new, but it was secondhand. The injectors I bought brand new, and I think everything else on my entire setup I bought secondhand from somebody. So if you just stay patient and find the right deals, you can build a pretty badass K-Series car, or pretty much any Honda nowadays, for not crazy money. So again, just stay patient and buy from reputable people. Obviously, buying on Facebook or you're buying on forums, buy it from somebody who's been on a page for years and years and years, or been on the forums for years and years, who have good ratings. And you know what I mean, don't just buy from some random person that you have no idea who they are, or you don't know anybody that knows them, kind of thing. And you can get good stuff. So like that turbo had dyno time on it. I paid $500 for that thing. That thing retails over $1,000, right over $1,000. So I literally got my turbo for 50% off retail, which is insane. You can't even get that kind of price on Black Friday kind of deals. You know what I mean? You'll never see a deal like that. And the turbo was in perfect condition, perfect condition. So yeah, again, if y'all have any other questions or want me to do a video on anything else on the RSX, or really any Honda stuff, or you have any detailing questions, I will be posting a short video of the process of what I go through whenever I detail a vehicle, clay bar, decontaminate the paint, and then get into paint correction. So buffing paint, you know, and then of course I ceramic coat vehicles and stuff. This one's not getting coated, but it will be getting waxed today, actually, by the end of the day. But yeah, again, if y'all have any questions, want me to do a video about anything, just comment, and I'll be glad to do it. So peace. Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and again, comment whatever you want. I do pretty damn good of responding to y'all's comments. See y'all next time.